Hey you guys, I didn't know if some of you guys, I know I had some requests for some people wanted to see how the die cuts work, like with the die cutting machines. Like I said, this is Sizzix. I've had this thing for some years. I just decided to pull it out, to bring it to work, just so I wouldn't be bored. And plus, I had a few projects that I was working on. So I decided to do some of them at work while I was here. But anyway, I know some guys wanted to see how it worked. Right now, I've already got my sandwich already put together. And these are two metal dies. Where is... This is the... Trying to get the paper, the packaging that it came with. This is the packaging that it came with. So I do store it back on to the paper when I finish, just to keep it in storage, to keep it together. And this is inspiration for a card that they made using these die cuts. And apparently some stamps go with this that I did not get. I just got the metal die cuts. I believe I got them from probably Tuesday morning. Or if not, more than likely I got them from Hobby Lobby. Probably when they had their year-end clearance sale. But I can pretty assure you that I didn't pay a lot for it. But looking at the name Sheena Douglas, I do think I got this from Hobby Lobby. And just to give you some inspiration, if you don't really know what to do with the dies as far as decorating it, they normally come with like example or like inspiration to a way that you could use the dies. And like I said, this is a Sizzix manual cutting machine. You can see it has the handle here that you manually turn. And of course, they've upgraded and they've got a new one out by Sizzix. I didn't get it and I'm not going to get it. And it has nothing to do with it being Sizzix because I have plenty of cutting machines and I already have two of them. One of them is brand new. I brought it from HSN. I've taken out the box and all I did was taking out the box. I did an unboxing and it's sitting on my shelf looking pretty. Have not even used it. I have not even plugged it up to even see if it works. But I do have another electric cutting machine that I also got from HSN, and I have used that a few times. And that one is the Anna Griffin Express, I believe. It's really, really heavy. I don't take it out much, and that basically sits also. But I have used those. I just haven't used the Crafter's Companion one, the Gemini one, and I got that one in the metallic gold. But like I said, I've never used it. But anyway, I know some people want to see how this works in action. So while I'm doing this at work, I'll just go ahead and make a video. And like I said, I've already made my sandwich. And these consist of the plates that comes with it. Maybe the next one that I do, I'll show you guys how to make a sandwich. And depending on what kind of dies you use, like the thin lits or like some of the thicker dies, the thicker dies, you would use different sandwiches to make it go through. And as far as like embossing, you would use different sandwiches also to put an embossing plate through because that's a lot thicker. So of course it won't require all these plates right here. You definitely have to use this main one right here, this real big thick one. You definitely have to use that one at all times. But as far as like these other plates, you can take some off. But anyway, let's get into this. Like I said, I've already got this already on. Don't know how well I'll be able to do this with holding one hand and trying to record. But I've got it going. So it's rolling through, and all I'm doing is just manually rolling or turning this as it goes through. And I can tell you right now, just feeling the pressure on it, it can just do this one pass. But what I'm going to do, just because I'm doing a video, I'm going to just back it up so I can bring it back out on this opening so I can show you guys how it cut out. Most of the time, the Sizzix cuts out like butter. And pretty much the Cricut machines, your silhouette machines, all those cutting machines are pretty much the same. So I'm going to take my plate off. And I'm going to lift this one up. Okay. I already see something that I did not know. Because like I said, I don't even hardly use these things. This needs to be embossed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in place. And I'm going to take this out. And I'll show you guys how to emboss it. And I'm pretty sure I brought a rubber mat for embossing. Just gotta find it. Just bear with me. I have it somewhere. Let me see. I know I brought it. And by the way, I am at work, so you'll see a bunch of stuff. Dang it. I know I brought it because I picked it up off the table. Just gotta find out where is it. I thought I stuck it in one of these bags also. But I guess not. What did I do with my mat? It's a rubber, it's a green one. Oh gosh, don't tell me. It's probably outside in the car. And I do not feel like getting it. I don't feel like getting it out there. Dang. I thought I had it. I have it. I just don't know which bag it's in. Coming to work and bringing in like 100 bags. I know I have it. Let me just check. Let's see. So I stuck it in here. I apologize for all the noise, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see if I have my little rubber mat. I don't see it. I have everything but that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sit the phone down for a second. Sorry, y'all have to look inside of my box until I can find it. I know I had it. I brought it. Just where did I put it? Oh, I overlooked it. It was in this bag. All right, y'all. I have my mat, which is, like I said, it's a rubber mat, and it helps you with the embossing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down. And you know what? I probably can take that one out also. And let me do this here. And this is not, by being a rubber mat, it's already been cut out. So it's not going to cut out anymore. What it's going to do is it's going to make that impression that needs to be embossed on these roses. So, yes, I don't need, okay, my sandwich is correct. I can feel the pressure. And I've showed you guys what it looked like. Oh, you can hear that popping, which when I first did it, it about scared me to death because I thought I was breaking my machine all to pieces. I was like, oh my God, I am tearing my machine up already. So it's made its full pass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back this way. And I can assure you that it didn't need a second pass through. But just so I can, it's kind of difficult doing this with one hand and trying to record. And as y'all remember how I showed you it looked when I first took it out with the embossing. You couldn't really see it. So now that I've embossed it, it probably could have really went through again to get it a good embossing. But really what I should have done, I've learned a trick over the time that to use water and like wet your paper. And it makes that embossing print a lot deeper. All right, y'all get a good look at these because I think what I'm going to do is I am going to probably spritz this. As you can see a little bit of the detail coming through, but not enough. But as far as the embossing, it cut like butter, y'all. And that's all you have to do is just, just manually wind it through. And of course, with the electric one, you just put it on, let the plates catch, and it just, roll through itself. You don't have to use your muscle or anything like that. But what I'm going to do is I am going to, I'm cleaning my dies out. And all I do is just drop them and just let the little pieces fall out and put them in trash. But anyway, these are the cuts that I've cut out. But what I am going to do is I am going to slightly spritz my paper, and I'm going to run it back through. And I'm just going to place them back on here so they can get a good embossing. Or maybe I could just probably put a shim in between it to make the pressure a lot tighter so that I can get a better embossing. And I will come back and I will show you guys what it looks like after I've moistened my paper and put a shim, or vice versa. Whichever one I do, I will let you know which process I use to get the look I will show you guys. But yeah, this is how the manual worked. And like I said, this is a Sizzix one. And I did get it from a Tuesday morning. I think it was like in Newport News or Norfolk, somewhere like that. I caught it on sale. I think it was like maybe $60, maybe $50, maybe $60, something like that. So I grabbed that. And actually my first manual cutting machine that I got was the Tattered Lace Baby Blue. I got that off one of the craft channels. And my second one was the Cricut Cutter Bug. I got those two kind of like around the same time. Love both of them and still have them. I just broke out my Cutter Bug the other day and used it. Only thing about it is Cricut doesn't make anything for the Cutter Bug anymore, because it pretty much was a done deal. But luckily I did catch Hobby Lobby when they were doing closeouts. I did get some more of these plates, because like I said, Cricut is not making anymore. So I did get some more extra plates, and I have plenty of plates. I still have the plates that came with the machine from the beginning, so I still will use that from time to time. It just hadn't used. It's been sitting for probably some years on the bottom of one of my cabinets, and I just decided to pull it out the other day. But anyway, let me go and do what I have to do with this, and I'll come back and I'll show you guys what a difference it looks like to put the embossing details in. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and be blessed.